1 second, dude. All right, y'all. We are going to take you on today a full day's worth of eating. What all three of us, me, Kelsie, and Mr. Crockett, eat on the road. Van life can be interesting, especially when you're traveling from A to B, especially during the winter season. You got to think about appetite, but you also got to think about keeping yourself fueled right while you're on the road. For Kelsie and I, we like to do a lot of hiking while we're also in this van. So part of it's making sure we're getting the right calories, but also part of it is making sure we mimic pretty close to what we eat at home. What we found is if we don't eat well on the road, and what I mean well is like not a bunch of Doritos and burgers, but eating well meaning eat clean like we do back at the house, we definitely feel it. And when you're sitting in the van for like 8, 10, 12 hours a day, your body really takes a toll. So especially for a lot of y'all out there that may not be able to move a lot while you're doing van stuff, we find that eating is super important. So we're gonna take you through breakfast, lunch, dinner, a few snacks along the way, talk about some Crockett dog food as well. Hope you enjoy breakfast inbound.
Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, and so it's my job to describe this to you. Typically, we will do Crockett's breakfast first. Some people might say that's a little bit of a spoiler, but quite honestly, if you don't, he will cry and make a scene until you do. So it's kind of worth it. Just get him calm, get him some food first thing in the morning, usually right after we walk or run, and then come in here and get his food. The nice part about this is he really responds well. He's got some tummy troubles if he just eats dog food. So he responds really well to this food that we've started making for him. The downside is he thinks everything that comes off of the stove now is his. Sprinkle a little extra on there. Give him a little crunch. That's pretty much it. Boom. Crockett's ready, and he's gonna be happy about it.
And then gets the dude out of the way so we can focus.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, buddy. Happy boy. What do they say? Happy Crockett, happy life. We drink coffee a few different ways, but one of our favorites is typically we'll take this out camping more so than doing it in the van, but honestly, it's kind of just a nice quick way to have a really good pour over. So we've got our little, what are these called again? The Snow Peak cups, which we love. They're well insulated, they do really well. And then we found these Cujo coffee. I have dibs on the medium blend because Joseph is a hardcoreist and likes to go dark blend. We usually don't like to use bottled water, I'll be honest. But right now we have the van winterized, so we can't get water out of the sink. And little guy in the background. There's not really a great way to store water in here. We're still working on that option, another big water option. So for right now, bottled water is what it is. We were on the go. This is an easy fix. Bacon and Gruyere. Somebody's gonna tell me. Gruyere. Cheese. Bacon and cheese. This one is delicious. This is my favorite, but I'll admit, egg whites, I'm not as much of a fan typically, but this one is really tasty too. Put those over there. They come in these little pre-made packages. Again, I could do without all the extra packaging, especially in a small space. You know, it's really kind of a balance between having everything packaged so that it keeps well and not creating so much waste that you are just carrying trash around everywhere you go. That's not fun either. So these are done. Put those to the side. Oops. And then what we're gonna do, we actually have a microwave right above you right now. We're gonna pull these out, put them on a plate, and pop them in the microwave. Sometimes we use this as storage, so it's nice that it's open right now. All right, these are usually like a minute, minute and a half, so. Let's get our coffee ready. These are super cool. This is just like a one Honestly, you might even be able to get 2 uses out of it if you're real thrifty. But you pull this open. These little guys are just paper. And you pop it on the sides of your cup, and that is your pour over, my friend. Looks like we're still heating up, but honestly, most coffee should not go that high anyway. Okay, so let's stop it there. I think it'll actually keep it at temperature if you... Thank you. Ooh, you like that? Woohoo! We're gonna have to wipe this off, but let me get your coffee ready, sir. A lot of our meals, we try to keep them 1 dish or less, if possible. I mean, we might get a little more gourmet from time to time, but honestly, that just gets frustrating when you're trying to do that all the time. Sometimes you just need a quick 1-pot meal.
It's perfect, man. Dang, that's good. All right, y'all, that's breakfast.